Right, people, how's it all doing? Hope you all have a good weekend. We were at a hotel last night. It's no bad night. Oh, you tired, boy? That's a big yawn. Good boy. So I was looking for my emails here, and I couldn't help but laugh. You notice something, right? Some of these folk on YouTube that they'll want to email you, they'll want to message you, they'll comment back to you, but once their phone goes up, they seem to, their ego gets the better of them. They stop replying back to your mails, they stop texting you, they don't send you their new number. They clearly think they're better than you. And it's quite funny because the mere followers they begin to get, then the other mere content they put out, they show their true colours. Now I'm just saying this because I was in regular contact with 3 people 3 years ago. Regular contact. One is not going to prison at the time. He was wanting to meet up with me a few times, but then all of a sudden he's even going to better them. He just completely stopped talking to me. And I'm the kind of person that if I walked in the street with my tunes, and I say, how you doing, mate, to somebody one day, and they ignore me, I'm like, he might be having a bad day. Second time it happens, I'm like, fuck him. I can't really stand folk. I don't dislike the people, but I can't really stand folk that talk to you one day, don't the next day, talk to you on their terms. But I see the amount of people on YouTube that are more con artists than anything else. They play their viewers like a fiddle. And the folk that's got the real, genuine, mad, wild, horrific stories always seem to be the people who's the most loyalist. Like, Mark Allen was saying to me last night, Stephen, I can't believe the life you've lived. She knew me for my last 20 years. I was like 15. And Karen's completely blown away with the life that I've had. And it does really sound like it's on a fucking movie because so much happened in that 20 years. And for me to survive the shit that I survived, like being in a coma, like got a meat cleaver, put right through my head twice, right in, brought back out and straight back in again, right back out. And obviously all the stories I've told her, that she knows about because she's all had the same kind of pals that I've had. And I just love to spread awareness. I'm really going to try and speak. I've got obviously a few different bits of content that's going to be going out. Obviously I've been going holiday. We're going 2 holidays at the beginning of the year, Spain and France. So that'll be really good, happy content. But I'll never stop speaking about my old content, my old life. Because all kicked off at such a young age, 12, 13-year-old, kind of like Celtic Rangers game, Old Firm. I was with my best pals at the time, Kev Graham and Kevin Thomas Heskey and a boy called Mooney. And we were sitting keg games, but we all went into McD Brothers' house to watch Old Firm. And they're all sitting burning off half quarters of hash. And I put a kilo out as if it was none. And I was only 12 and a half years old at the time. And there was maybe 30 folk in the house that day, for all age groups. For like the youngest, so the old, I was youngest, 12 and a half, obviously, between 16 up until folk in their 40s, 50s. And for that day on, that was when things just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I was getting like 4 9 bars, sorry, that's a kilo obviously. Then I'd be getting 4 kilos at a time till I was 13. And it's so seen that I'm not active. I do not take not a day with drugs, narcotics. I do not take drugs period anymore. I look back and think the millions of pounds that I've spent on clothes and on drugs, and the millions that I've made, I've gambled, and in 3 heart attacks, an inflamed chest, and a coma, resuscitated don't know how many times, then in prison, and all my life. It's then stabbings, shoot it. And obviously me trying to cut someone's hand off through rage because he was stealing thousands of pounds off me. I'm like, life has been really cruel to me, but at the same time, God has been very loving and good, and I've always had guardian angels looking over me. So I just want peace, and I just want to be happy, but I just feel I can't be healed for the trauma that's happened in my life. It doesn't matter what medication I was put on. There's been so much trauma in my life that I've just had to learn to accept, to live and continue my life with who the person was that I lost. That's me, myself. But I've got severe post-traumatic stress disorder, and I just want to spread awareness. I'm going to get back in touch with a lot of people that I had when I first done my 2 years of recovery. I had folk reaching out to me from all directions, like Stuart Gibson was wanting me to go to the school that takes all the bad kids in, and I got asked to go to a place with a politician, I think it is in Edinburgh, a guy called Jay, who's very high up and all that kind of shit. He was wanting me to go there and do a speech and that, and this is folk that heard about me. I never reached out to them. And obviously, the one or two we chosen here, think I'm at it or telling lies my story. I'm not again benefit of telling lies. I manifested a life of craziness through watching Scarface films and your Godfather films. I was like, I want that shit so bad. Manifestation. You manifest, you attract what you believe, you visualise and you attract it. And I was so up my own arse with what to be a cocaine dealer and hear the nice clothes, all this money, smoke the biggest cigars, and I started to attempt to try it at a 12-year-old, and the first year I constantly failed, but I never stopped trying, and I manifested it. Before I even knew or understood what manifestation was, that's what I was manifesting, rather than focusing on my football career. And then once I had a 14-year-old, that was it. It was a high life ever since that. A 10-year straight run at making crazy money. But once at 18, the gambling addiction taking complete control of me. And then I was getting phone calls out boys in like Glasgow, Edinburgh, that like were hearing about us for other folk in West Lothian, big time dealers. And they're like a young guy from my Nicky the Red saying he's a young up and coming person. And then I was getting involved with like even folk with jewellery shops sell jewellery, guys that had a Specsavers shop. They were doing the specs, but they were selling the best designer shades. And then the Ladbrokes bookies, I was doing dodgy deals with some of the guys behind the Ladbrokes counter. They were asking me to put like dogs on, Ken, be a dog well or no. They would just put things on no, Ken. It was just, and I had hairdressers that were keeping my merchandise for us. The list goes on, to be honest with you, the list goes on. But obviously I told folk about the police story. 2 Polish women came through to do a surveillance thing, and I ended up dating one of them. And it was 10 months after that, they ended up rumbling all my crowd, and I was the only one out of that crowd, and I got rumbled. It was wild. But I just thought I'd get another 10-minute insight in the mind and the life of Stephen Hamilton. But like I say, is the main part of this video is, I just can't see me, I just don't think I can be healed. I lost the real Stephen Hamilton many years ago, and I miss that laddie. But I'm trying my hardest to be a better person every day. God bless you all, and have a nice night. Peace out. Love me, love Warner. That's my boy. Stood by me for day one recovery. Good morning, son. Just love your daddy, and daddy loves you.